Good morning, everybody. Danny and Wanda from Pecan Grove. Guys, I'll take y'all out here to the big garden for just a minute. We can't go out there. We got Lucy with us, and she don't understand small plants yet, so we're having to keep her out of there. Miss Wanda went out and did a little walkthrough, and it looks like the onions are faring really well. The broccoli has done fantastic. It has jumped up there and looks like it's going to do okay. The cauliflower kind of took a little bit of a hit because it was during the heat of the day, the worst part there. I think it's going to make it. A lot of the older leaves have died off, and some of the newer leaves are starting to come back up on it. So all around, I believe it's going to be okay. You know, looking at it. Now it's all wet out there because we got some rain here. Oh, it's been 3 or 4 days ago. We got 2 inches of rain. It's still wet. And guys, I want you to know the sweet potatoes have made a comeback. You know, me and Chris dug up.
Like you said, they can't go away.
They won't go away. Me and Chris dug up a pile of them things. And Chris took them home, a bunch of them. And I thought, well, maybe that's the bulk of them, you know. But no, looking out yonder, there's as many as there was the day he was here, you know. And so I don't actually know how this is going to work out this year, but it's not going to be good. I can just about assure you of that. And the Irish potatoes that we planted over yonder under the tree line, they have all started coming up. So if we can keep them from freezing and, you know, off, we've got a little bit of a head start because we normally plant them in mid-January anyway. And if we can make it from now to mid-January without losing them, then we got a head start, you know, and that's kind of what we're looking for this year, is trying to get a head start on some stuff because, guys, we haven't had any cold weather other than that one day it got down to 24 degrees, and that's been it, you know. Now we've had this week we've had 2 days in the 30s, and I've seen some patchy frost out in the field out there, but other than that, it's just in the high 30s and low 40s, you know. The temperature during the day is about 55 to 60 degrees, which is comfortable. And the leaves are beginning to fall off the trees now. We didn't think it was ever going to happen. But the pecans are the first to fall off.
Oh, look at that sunrise.
Oh, I know it. Isn't it something? We got a little bit of a cloud structure going on here, but the pecans are the first. The oaks are still hanging on. All the oak leaves are still on the trees. None of them hardly fell off yet. So, because we hadn't had no really cold weather. I mean, you look right here. See the oak trees all down through yonder? They still got green leaves all over them. Now the sweet gums most of them's done fell. So maybe one day winter will get here, and I'm gonna take you now from the big garden. We're gonna run up to the high tunnel, the big high tunnel now, and the container garden, and we're going to take a look up there, and let's just kind of see what's going on up there. Well, guys, here we are at December the 6th, and our Irish potatoes has come up. Look at this. Putting them up under them trees to protect them from the frosts and the freezes has worked. Ain't that amazing? Look at this. Isn't that amazing? Look at that. The onions are doing wonderful. I think all the cauliflower and all the broccoli made it. There's maybe a few here and there that didn't come up, but guys,
look at that.
They made it all the way to the end. Oh my goodness, if we don't get a bad freeze or something in here, it looks like there may be a lot of cauliflower and a lot of broccoli. Well, guys, we're down here at the 60. We decided to come by the 60-foot raised bed to kind of see how it's doing. And it looks like
look at my onions.
The onions is doing good. The garlic is all up good.
These are doing really good.
The other multiplying onions is doing pretty good. I can see we need to do a little bit of weeding in here, but
yeah. And I can come trim some of the green onions to make it grow better.
Yeah, they can be a little bit trimmed off of that. And Well, we thought we'd look under the carrot bed here. Now, they're kind of sparse. There's not a lot of them in there, but...
the other end there is.
Yeah, but looks like they're doing pretty good under the frost cover here. Guys, I'm sitting here just amazed at this. We were going to leave these out in the cold, and look at this. Oh, man. These things are loaded with tomatoes. Ms. Wanda's already picked 2 off of here to eat. And I see a nutting turning right there. Look at that.
And I've had 2 tomato sandwiches.
Ooh,
So
Lord,
it's been
have
worth
mercy.
saving them. Even if I lose a lot of them, I got green tomatoes
Look
that
at-
can be picked.
Look, they're just continuing to go. That's the thing about an
And blooming.
indeterminate.
They're still blooming.
Still blooming like crazy. These indeterminates they just keep on going. And I don't even know how many tomatoes is on them. There's just tomatoes everywhere up under there. I mean,
I'd say 30 to 50 tomatoes on there at least.
ain't that amazing? Something we were just going to leave out there and let the frost kill.
2 days before Thanksgiving. Our next cold snap comes Thanksgiving morning and the morning after. But I made it, guys. Look at this. Taking it off now because I want a tomato. Look. It's one of the bigger tomatoes. And look. There's another one turning under there.
Well, this is Miss Wanda's we don't know tomato. Some kind of little miniature, tiny little
Like
tomato.
pear tomato type, but it's
I
red.
see some reds back in there.
Can you get to them?
Let me see if I can get my hand back in there to...
There's at least 2 ready.
1, 2, 3. They come off real easy. Look at that. I don't know what kind of tomato that is.
I'm going to try one.
What is it? How is it? It's cold as all get out. I can tell
Oh,
that.
it's nice. It's a not tangy tomato. It's just a good eating salad tomato.
I don't see no more. I see some turning in the back
And
there.
it's blooming. I'm talking blooms everywhere.
Yeah, I come in here every day and kind of like do this, you know, to...
And then I have one tomato that I'm not sure because you see this one right here behind here?
Oh, yeah, the rounder one?
It's a big
Yeah.
round tomato, so I know one plant was odd from it. And then look at the cauliflower.
Look at these cauliflowers, guys.
Isn't that amazing?
These things have decided to get a root system and grow. I mean, boy, they are doing fantastic in the high tunnel. These were planted, what, just a few days ahead of them in the field?
No, some of these was planted at least a week or
About a week ahead of them in the
or
field?
maybe even 2 weeks.
I don't think it's 2 weeks.
It was close. Some of them, because you planted it in stages.
Yeah, the things that are all in stages. You can look and see over yonder. I know them were planted after we planted them in the field because
Yeah.
me and Chris took the banana tree up, man.
So those are the last ones you put, and these.
Yeah, and these right
And they're
here.
smaller, but yet they're getting there. And the grape,
Look at here. Come look at this. I ain't believing this. Look. Look at that. There's a tag of grapes hanging there.
we knew there's
Oh.
some little ones.
Look at here. Look right. Oh, where was it? There's another one. Right
And
here.
behind you over there, I saw a big tag way up here. Look,
Huh?
look, way.
Oh, way up
I don't
in
know if I
yonder.
can get it where I can see it.
Way up in there. Look way
Look
up
at
there.
the grapes.
Look at that. Look at the grapes.
My goodness.
Oh, look here.
Another tag.
Look at that big tag hanging there. It's fixing to be December.
Tomorrow's December
Tomorrow's
1st.
December 1st.
And we have grapes hanging.
And I have grapes.
Isn't that awesome? Now the peppers, we have a few peppers still.
Some of these need picking.
Yep, I'm going to have to pick some peppers.
Oh my goodness, there is a pile of these jalapenos.
The jalapenos. Look.
Look at this. Look at that.
And they're still blooming. You see the blooms there?
Look at that.
And these
That's
just,
some more conies.
They haven't started turning. Well, maybe. They're getting a blend.
Well, you can tell these are ready. They come off real easy.
This is amazing.
Wow.
And then, look, these are turning. They're not quite fully turned orange. I got a couple off of them a couple of days ago. This one's turning red, but something's gotten to it, so it's got to come off.
It's got to come off. A little bug or something done made it in there.
Yeah, something ate part of this one.
Oh, it did. Well.
Okay. How many Marconi?
Jalapenos. Look at that. Them some big old jokers.
Yeah.
You see, well, you know what happened? I dumped all that fertilizer in here.
That one's going to have to come off.
Yeah.
It's getting too big. And then...
This one's...
Yep.
We didn't check the pepper plant in front of it.
I think there's some on it, too.
I don't have a fingernails, but... there we go.
Now look at this. Hanging up
Those
in there.
Marconis.
We'll check the ones up front and then just a little bit, but look at your carrots.
I'm looking at that grapevine up high up here, and I was trying to see if I had any grapes hanging up there, because it's starting to take over up there.
I don't know, but we'll know in a few days. They'll start developing enough to see.
Yeah.
Like those first ones did.
Man, I'm just excited about these jalapenos.
Now look at this.
Look at these carrots. These were the seeds that I saved from ours, and we just sprinkled the chaff and everything in there. And I'm going to tell you what, it looks like there might be too many in there.
But that's the Corotas.
Yes.
And they are doing great in here. I mean...
So you can save your Corota carrot seeds. These were seeds that were from the first year of planting the carrots. These weren't the second year. For some reason, them carrots put on seeds the first year.
Now we've got our covers on some, and you can see
down in there.
Well, I don't know that you can.
With a camera you probably can't,
but the plants are doing.
From a distance you might can.
Yeah, you can see the plants, and I'm not gonna take it all up, but they're the size of the others. All right, this one, you have cauliflower and cabbage.
That McAnally cabbage from
in here
the
in
Bible
this one.
seed, I think it was.
So they are doing amazing under this cover that VEGO has. It keeps bugs out. Our banana trees are doing okay back here.
They haven't froze yet.
Yeah, and that over there has the cabbage and the cauliflower in it.
And look at the plants I still have left. Guys, my onions, I'm a little disappointed in my onions. I have cut them off 3 times.
Now, they're standing up straight, but they're not putting a root system on like they should.
Some of them are just dying and falling over, and I don't know.
So we're going to probably try to plant some in something somewhere just to see.
Yeah, if the fields are dry up now, I'm going to have to try to get some of these little bitty ones out.
But I mean, I've got to get my VEGO beds in the courtyard where you can just put some of these out just because.
Look at the broccoli, the cabbages, the cauliflowers. And guys, I only did maybe
that little section
2 foot wide by 16 inches, and some of them wasn't even 10 inches wide. And I got hundreds of plants in there.
Giveaway plants?
I'm giving away plants, yeah. I mean, there's still enough in here to plant half a field. And I've done planted
146.
I planted 146 cauliflower up there. I think there was 75 in here, and they still this many left. So,
well, some of the cauliflower in here came out of your trays.
They did. A few of them come out of the trays, yeah. Look at them jalapenos. I dumped the fertilizer to this one too, and I mean I piled it to it.
Well, I'm gonna have to hand them off.
That's all right. I can't get back in there where Miss Wanda's at. She's littler than I am.
Look at this.
Look at that. And look up above your head up there.
One up there.
That's big old. Look at that thing. That's a nice pepper. There's another right in front of you.
It's getting there. It should go a little. I don't know.
No, it's big. It's bigger than some of these. Yeah.
And
yeah, you're breaking the tops off. You're not gonna make it.
I'm fixing to use them.
Oh, are you? Another banana. I see another jalapeno right up in here.
Where?
Right here.
Yeah. One right here. Look at how long these things are. And I don't remember them being this long. They were more like this, pointed, rounded, and now they're becoming pointed.
Well, I'd come in here with that 20-20-20 from Hoss Tool, and I just flooded this thing with it twice.
I'm gonna leave that one.
And I mean, it's paying off.
Yeah.
Like I told you, the biggest problem we're having is we're not fertilizing enough.
We're scared to over-fertilize, I guess.
Well,
My shard seems to be doing okay. And this is the Bright Lights shard. So it's different colors. You got your pinks and reds and yellows. It's gorgeous with different variegated leaves, green leaves, you know, just different. And they're in just a big, tall, oversized planter with the oregano. Now you got your onions here trying to...
yeah, the pine straw keeps wanting to build up on them and falling out of these trees here.
So we have cabbage.
I planted them in all these pots. I said
all of these, except, and these are the...
now those are a bunny hybrid
round, the big round cabbage.
Yeah, it makes the big round heads.
That's the only ones we managed to get.
Only ones we managed to get. We found a store in town that had 6 plants, and we bought them. And they looked pitiful when we bought them,
but they're doing.
They're pulling out.
And the rest of this is the other cabbage everywhere.
Yeah.
And then you have some more onions here. Still not doing very well. He's replanted twice.
I've replanted these twice in these pots, and these pots are fertilized like crazy.
Maybe they fertilized too much.
I don't think so.
And then you have collards.
I have collards right here.
And they're beginning to look good.
They're starting to put on a little bit of good shape. Now these down here,
these onions are doing a little better.
Doing a little bit better. What the problem is, the pine straw is falling and laying them down.
Yeah.
And they don't.
Those over there are doing better because it's not hitting them as much.
Right. Right. They're doing good. But now look at the blackberry, how black and dark green that thing is.
It's pretty.
It's beautiful.
And look at my comfrey coming back out after I chopped it all off. It looks amazing.
Well, we were sitting here looking. There's between 50 and 60 cabbages out here. Now, I've never grown this variety, and it may be a little foolish of me to plant that many of a variety I've never grown before. But I had the seeds, and we couldn't get any plants in town. And the other cabbages like that didn't come up. So you do what you got to do, you know, you improvise. And
I'm glad, because I think they're going to be a good cabbage.
Well, they definitely look more tender, they kind of look like a lettuce or a mustard almost, you know, I mean. So,
and I had a bunch of kids say, yes, we'll take any you have. So we have a source for getting rid of extras.
Anything extra, our children will definitely take them. So all the pots are full, and we still got to take the lemongrass out. We did not get to that today on the video we was talking about. We did not get to that, and I am actively in the process right now of swapping out pots. We're trying to get rid of some of we got the real big pots in here. I'm trying to get all of them moved out to a new location. And we're trying to only keep the smaller pots here, these are the mineral tubs. People ask us about these all the time. I say they're not mineral tubs, they're protein tubs. I feed my cows. In the wintertime, you have to feed your cows protein. And these are the tubs. They're about 25 gallons, I think, somewhere in that area. And
the forks will go under that rim, and they're stout enough it can pick it up.
It'll pick up the whole tub with the forks on the tractor really, really easy.
Where these, you can't.
You can't do that on these, because these are really flexible on the sides. You have to get under the bottom of these to pick these up, and these are large and they're heavy, and you have to have a lot bigger base underneath them, where these, you don't. You can just have one 2x10 or 2x12 across there, and they do really fine.
Yeah, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 you might have to replace there.
We're trying to create another container garden over there by the other high tunnel for the citrus, so that we can put, we're not having very good success with peppers and tomatoes in the high tunnels because of white flies.
During the summer.
During the summertime. So we're going to be moving all of our tomatoes and peppers over yonder by the other citrus high tunnel under the shade of those trees over yonder, so that when we pull out to water the high tunnel, we'll have our peppers and tomatoes separated from everything else. Because when you go to save seeds, you can't have plants close to one another. They got to be far enough apart, like 100 yards apart, in order to be able to save your seeds. And we are all into seed saving, so we want to make sure we get this set up right. So now, guys, I've noticed our loquat trees are blooming. I want to take you over here and show you that. Are you talking about smell good? Oh my goodness.
It does. It smells good. This one, I don't think this one. This one doesn't have any.
This one don't have any blooms on it. We have one loquat that is a grafted variety, and I can't tell you which one it is because I don't know. And then we have loquats that Grow Family brought us.
Mm-hmm.
The YouTube channel Grow Family. Grow Family Network, King brought us some loquats. Now, I don't know if this was one of them or they've got three more there.
We got 4 altogether.
4 altogether. These are blooming like crazy and smell so good. I don't know. Last year we lost all of our loquats to a hard freeze, but these are just, they smell so good.
It's a different smell.
It is a different smell.
Now this one's blooming.
This one is blooming here too. This tree I had to cut back. Last year this tree was a lot larger and the freeze got a lot of it. So
we tried to save it by putting stuff over it and it froze. So we're just going to let it do its thing.
Now I am working actively on a system to go around these trees.
And this one's blooming.
This one's blooming. So I don't know which one of the trees was the grafted variety, and I don't know which one was the native varieties that Grow Family brought us. So I guess we will kind of just wait and see, you know? And then I want to show you look at this. These mulberries, guys, they're starting to put new leaves on. Look at this. Now these are the ones I grafted from ours over at Deep South Homestead. These are the ones that the big old giant ones here.
That we love.
That we love so much. And now look at this one that Miss Vicky sent us. Look at this Pakistani.
It's greening up.
Look at this. Putting on, I don't know. It's probably going to get bit.
And this one too.
Look at this Pakistani here she sent. The hard freeze killed every leaf on it. I thought it killed a tree, but
it didn't.
It didn't. Look at that. That thing's putting on new leaves. It thinks it's springtime again because of the weather we've been having. It's not been, not been conducive to anything. So guys, I thought we'd just take y'all around, show you what's going on right now a little bit with our gardening. I hope y'all have enjoyed this because we are actively trying to do the best we can in this weather we've got to grow food for ourselves here during the winter months. Thank you guys from Pecan Grove.
All right, this is the Courtyard here, and I have a different type of cover from VEGO on mine. This is more plastic with a net weave in it.
Freeze protection.
And so rain can't get to these. I do have to water these.
Yeah.
And it's pretty wet in there. And this is my cauliflower, and I put some multiplying onions, and then I put some of Danny's onions. You see how mine are doing? My onions are actually growing.
Yeah, the pine straw's not knocking them down.
So these are doing pretty good here. I am out in the citrus high tunnel. These are starting to turn. Most of them are still a little bit of a green tinge, but they're starting to turn. Even the ones that were kind of blistered by the sun. You can still see the green in there, but they're turning. These down here, most of these, we've taken a lot of these off because they've already gotten really to an orange spot. But you can see I took a few for Danny. And then look at the lemons. They are starting to take on a yellow look. Within a week or so, we should be able to harvest the lemons. And there's quite a few of them on there. But today I'm going to harvest some of these calamondins. Most of these have turned really orange, so I'm going to take them off. I mean, look how many of those little things are in there. I mean, there are lots and lots of them. So I'm going to be taking calamondins off. Not all of them, but all of them that are really orangey like this, that don't have a lot of, they're not green anymore. So we're going to be taking the calamondins in the house. And you see up here and all the way up yonder, I don't know how I'm going to get those, but a lot of those are green. So I'm not going to have to get those yet. But we're going to need a ladder. And we're going to have to cut the top out of this tree after it bears to keep it back about this tall instead of up into the plastic. So I got a bowl full of the calamondins that are ready, and just a few of the Arctic frost and the awaris to take in to eat for the next couple of days. And you can't tell that I took a lot off. There's still a lot of calamondins on the tree and still a lot of satsumas, plus my lemons.